Hey guys, what's up? Shin0525 here, back with the first technical Sonic Month drawing video. Yeah, it's officially Sonic Month, so, yeah, all the head draw videos are going to be Sonic related, even though I've been doing it for the past couple weeks. But this is the first official Sonic Month drawing video, so that's exciting. And it's going to be on Laura Sue. If you don't know her, she is a Archie Sonic comic exclusive character, so she's not anything else except Archie comics. And she's like Knuckles' girlfriend slash future wife. They get married in like the 50-year time skip storyline. So yeah, she's a cool character. I like her. Glad I got this request. And she's a little bit more designed, so it'll be slightly harder than like your normal how to draw videos, because she just got a lot going on. But other than that, oh, and this video was requested by Mr. Sniper. Thank you so much for the request. I hope you enjoy it. And without further ado, let's jump in. Alright guys, so to start off, let's get our mechanical pencil ready. And we're going to start off with a big circle. Kind of like all the other drawings we've ever done, ever in our entire lives. Circles are where they start. So we're just going to draw a big circle like that. Very simple. And then we're going to draw on her body gesture. So basically this circle, you're going to kind of get like another kind of circle that's slightly smaller underneath her. And then you're going to get into kind of like a bean type shape. Something like this. That goes off that one. And then you get her legs, which just go out, down. You get kind of like a U shape here. And again, we're keeping it nice and light, just putting things down so we know where things go, basically. And then she'll have a fist over here. That's one. And then she'll have a really big one over here. So another big circle that goes about there. And she can be a little bit closer. Alright, and then we can get in her legs later. I'll just do her legs in like full detail. But that's pretty much good enough for us to start. Or if you want to, you can kind of draw, her shoe would kind of end here. You kind of get, there's one, and then this one kind of just goes down. And then you get like a big circle here for the sideways kind of profile. But that's about it. So anyway guys, we're going to jump into her face. So I'm going to zoom in here. And basically, if you want to, you can draw in the crosshairs. She's kind of looking kind of like this. And basically, what I like to start off doing is the muzzle. So we're basically going to start on this corner here and draw a line going down. And then up in the middle here. And then down and then over. Like that. And now we're going to draw a curved line that curves all the way down. And over. So you get kind of like this weird kind of, it almost looks like an M or a W, an elongated W. And then with like a little thing here. It looks like a banana with a bump in it. So once you get that down, we can draw on her mouth, which is a curved line that curves up a little bit and then has like a downwards bend. And then goes up and then down. And then here you're going to just draw a curved line curving in like this. And then around. And then just to kind of give her mouth a little bit like extra, we're going to draw a line going down, and then it's going to pop out a little bit here, go down, and then up, and then in. So you get like a little increase where the lips are. So it'll go down, over, and then up. And you can just simply draw in a curve line for her tongue right there. And if you want to, you can draw in teeth, which is a line going down, and a line going across like this. And then if you want to, you can kind of shade all this in. It does help it stand out when you're doing the sketch. Like that. And then we're going to draw her nose, which her nose is pretty simple. It's basically a curved line and then a really rounded triangle with a half circle in it. And then you could shade that in as well. And now you could get her eyes, which are big ovals that go off here. So you get one. And then you get two, like that. And she's kind of like angry and yelling. in this picture. So basically we're going to draw a curved line here for her eyebrow. And it's going to go down and then over and then up a little bit. It's going to overlap this oval we have. And then same thing on this side. It's going to go down, over, and then up. So she looks angry. And once you get that down, you're going to draw in her eyes, which is just this big U shape. And another big U shape. And then a slightly smaller U shape that hugs on the inside. And then a little curved line here for a light reflection. And then you could shade that in, or shade the pupil in. Like that. And now she also has glasses, so to draw on the glasses, they're pretty easy. You just draw a rectangle here and then here, like right under her eyes. This one could be a little bit longer. Like that. And then you draw a line going out, over, up, and down, and over. So basically draw an even longer rectangle above it, like this. And then you just draw a line that curves up and connects them. Like that. Nothing too complicated. And now we can darken in these lines for her eyes as well. There we go. And now we could do her hair. And basically, the way I like to do her hair is like, I like to start with a dot, like here, and then basically all of her hair kind of goes off of this point. So she didn't have one spike that curves over to her eye, and then curves up and in, and again, you kind of want them to all go to like that point. So then she's going to have another one that curves here. It's going to be slightly smaller, doesn't go over her eye, but curves back in. And then she's going to have another spike that'll start about here and curve down and over. And then into this one. She'll have another one like that. And then a last one that just kind of curves up. Very small. And then she'll have a couple on this side too. Curve down. And then into the dot. And then we're going to start about here and just curve it up and in. And then we got room for like another little one and then maybe a little bit of a longer one like that. And when that's all done, you can kind of erase the dot and kind of the guidelines too. So you get something that looks like that, but again, they all kind of converge into like the center point here. So when you do all your spikes, they all stem from this one point. So once you got that down, we're pretty much good for her head for a little bit because like we have to draw like her hands that are in front of her hair. So we're going to take a break from her face or her head for a little bit, and we're actually going to jump into the hand here. And this hand's a little bit complicated, but hopefully I'll kind of explain it in an easy way. So basically she's like pointing her finger, so you're going to get like a big circle here, and then another big circle here for her thumb, like that. And then basically we're just going to go right into detail, and we'll draw a curve line that curves up and over, and I'll curve in and kind of get to a point and then kind of straighten out and curve over here, and then I'll curve down and then in like that. And then you're going to start a little bit before this line and draw a curve line going out, and then over, and then in. This is going to be her thumb. And then for her fingers, they're basically like these kind of ovals, so you get like 1, 2, and then 3 on the end here. And just for a little bit more detail, we're going to just darken in this line. It's going to kind of curve in and over. And you get kind of like a curve line here, just showing her fingers bending. And then you get a curve line here. And then from this curve line, we're going to curve in, go up, and then get a little bump here. And then you just go in where like it's in between the fingers, and then up where the knuckle is. So you get a bump, go in, and then connect to the finger. So again, it's a little complicated. Definitely like you might have to rewatch this part, but like you basically get the ovals. So if you think of these as ovals, like that, the in-betweens, it goes down and up, and that's how you get your bumps. Yeah, that's the best way I can explain it. But that's pretty much it for the hand, and since the hand's like in front, it goes above everything. So that's good. And now we could draw in kind of her body. So basically just start off here and draw a curve line curving out. And then in for her chest. You go in a little bit, out, and then over, like that. And then this line kind of curves out. And then in like this. And here it curves in, kind of out like this. So you get kind of like the hourglass type shape. That line's super thick. And so yeah, you get kind of like the hourglass type shape. So a really, really skinny waist. And then you could draw on her belt, which is a big circle with a smaller circle inside. And then a line going across here, and a line going across on the top and the bottom. And it just kind of goes a little bit past the body part, or the body. So there's a little line that goes a little bit past this one. Like that. And once that's down, we can kind of draw on her jacket. So her jacket's pretty simple. It's basically a line going out here, and goes into a spike, and then goes down. And then you just draw a curve line, and then you draw a line hugging this line you made right here. And then kind of the same thing over here. It kind of curves out, and then down. The hand's kind of covering it. But same thing. So you draw a line going down, then a little bump, and then you draw this line hugging that one. Like that. And you can kind of curve it in here and here. Simple stuff. And now we could draw on this hand. Which this hand's pretty easy. There's a good place for it. If you want to, you can draw another little circle above here for the wrist thing. And then you get two parallel lines for the arm. And then a curve line that curves past those two. And then you get like an oval that goes around the whole thing, kind of like a donut almost. And then we're going to draw a line going out. And it's going to curve in a little bit. So it'll go out. So you get like a curved line. And then we're going to curve it out and then in again real quick. Like that. And then you're going to draw a curved line, curve it in like that. And then from this hand, you're going to draw a line going out. Kind of get a bump. And then straighten off and then go over. So basically you get basically a bump. Go in. You get a smaller bump here. Curve line. Then you get another bump here, like that, straight line, and then curve it in. And then take it that hand. And since we got all the hands done, now we could jump back into the head and finish that off. So I'm going to zoom out a little bit. And she's an echidna, so she has like kind of like knuckle spikes. So they're going to kind of just really long. So it's going to go out here, and you're going to get one. Like that. There'd be another one about here, but it gets covered up by the hand. You can kind of draw that line in. And then this one, you basically get like a curved line, and then another curved line, and then a curved line that goes out, and then in like this. And you get like a little bump here, a little bump there. And also, she has like a braid. So to draw that in, I'm actually going to kind of thicken out the hair here just because there might be a little bit of overlap. So basically to draw the braid in, you basically just draw these ovals. Like this, and it'll disappear like behind her hand right here. And then in between the ovals, you're going to just draw like a curved rectangle. Like here, 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 and here. And there'd be one here, but it's kind of covered up by the hair there. And then once you get all the curved rectangles in, you're just going to draw a curved line that curves in like this. So you get like that oval shape. And same thing over here. And that's how you draw on her braid. So pretty simple, pretty quick and painless. And now we could jump into her legs and her shoes. And now like watching this picture, her legs are kind of like off center. So again, that's the whole point of doing the gesture and keeping it light. So we can kind of correct things as we go along with the real drawing. So I'm just going to straighten her out over here. And then basically for her shoes, they're pretty simple. Very similar to this part we have here. We're going to draw a curved line going past the legs here. And then draw another little oval that goes around it so you get kind of like a donut. And then for her boot, we're going to draw like a big circle here and kind of go off that. But before we get into this part, we're going to draw basically a curved line that curves in a little bit here and then goes up. And then same thing here, just a line going down. Have a little dip into this one like that. And then her straps are just rectangles that go across, and she has 2 of them. And now going off this part, we're going to draw a curved line that follows this kind of circle we have. Line going up, and then over, and then down like that. And now we're going to just kind of curve this line into the shoe shape here, and just go up. Like that. Actually, I realized it's off a little bit. Again, this is why you draw light and always have an eraser on you. So it should be something like that. Yeah, that looks a lot better. And then once you get this down, you can kind of draw a rectangle that kind of hugs the bottom here, or just a curved line that hugs the bottom of the shoe. Like that. So that's one foot. And then you get another foot going down here. Another curved line. And then again, you get your little donut. But this time, this shoe is kind of on the side. So we get like a side profile like this. So basically to draw that, you draw a line going down, and then over, and then up. And you only see one of them. So the rectangles are kind of like this. And that. And you get a curved line here and here going up. And then going off like this circle shape we have here, it's just a curved line going up and over like that. And then a little dip into here. And now we just draw a curved line going down and then over and up like that. And now she has the only difference between like the sole on this one and this one is you actually see the heel. So to draw that super simple, you basically again just draw that little parallel rectangle under the shoe. But here you're going to draw basically a kind of triangle right here. And then you'd erase the bottom of it like that. And that's how you get like her little heel for that one. And I believe that's it. I believe that's all there is to do to draw Laura Sue. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed. Again, it's a little bit more complicated with her. She's a little bit more designed, has a lot more stuff going on with like her shoes and her gloves and her hair. And she's wearing like glasses. So she's a little bit more involved than other Sonic characters. But still not too bad. So anyway, thank you again, Mr. Sniper, for your request. If you guys have any requests for me, I do take them. All you need to do is leave what you want me to draw in the comment section below. I'll put on my how to draw list, and then on Sunday, when I make a drawing video, I just randomly pick one off the list. There's no rhyme or reason. It's just what I feel like drawing that day. But since it is Sonic Month, and oh, I almost forgot. Here's the sketch we did, and then here is the inked version. So if you were to take an ink pen and erase all the guidelines and yeah, it would look more like the ink version on the left here, and then the sketch is what we have on the right. So, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and since it's Sonic Month, I'm going to be doing all Sonic videos, so next drawing video will be another Sonic character. But, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you liked it. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, feel free to leave that in the comment section below. I will try my best to answer you back. Remember to drop a like. That helps me out. And yeah, so guys, I'll see you in the next drawing video, and happy Sonic Month. Okay, thanks, bye. Later.